Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Gnomoria, if you wish. Right, this time... that's right, that's what I need. I knew there was something weird that I needed to tell you guys. Last time, I don't know if you remember, I said I was going to do a little bit off camera, just to, clear up some stuff. I did. I've made a storage room just for raw stone here, so they've started just putting raw stone here. I've told them to take raw stone out of this one and just keep blocks in here. I found out they don't really put raw stone in crates, but I guess that's because it stacks up to 64 on its own. So down here is pretty much cleared. They've got rid of all the lapis and the silver and put them in the correct crates. I think it's completely clear. It looks like they've got rid of the stockpiled stuff from there, so it might be time to start digging again. What else happened? We got another yak. I can't remember if I was recording when that happened. They've cleared all of this stuff. They've cleared most of this stuff except for food. These grew back, so I harvested them again. Oh yeah, that's right. They're actually producing drink again, which is nice, and putting barrels. And most importantly, I was trying really hard to quit just before this happened, but unfortunately I was just too late. A merchant arrived. As you can see, it's literally just at the start of the 5th day of summer. As long as you've got a empty market stall, a merchant will turn up. I think if you've got 2 or 3 in summer, 2 or 3 merchants will turn up, but I just wanted one to arrive so I could show you guys how merchants work. So yeah, just build a market stall and a merchant will eventually come. If you manage to build a market stall in the first 4 days of spring, one will arrive on the 5th day of spring. They only stay for a few days, so make the most of them while they're around. See, he goes into the market stall, and that's him done. They're all fiddling around with that. So let's check out the merchant while we're here then. So you right-click the workshop, like you would any other workshop, and it brings up the merchant inventory window. Now, this is a little bit more in-depth than most of the workshops, as you can see. Now, up at the top he's just called Gnome for some reason. I'm not really sure if I can change his name. Oh, it's a female. Oops. No, I can't change her name. Not equipped anything, has some skills, as you can see. It's in good health, and that's it. That's all you can really do with the gnome. So we'll go into the market stall again. So this is gnome stock, that's the merchant, and this is our stock. So these are all the items that we have in our kingdom. 631 dirt, 404 raw lapis, all the way down you got coal there, milk, cotton bolts, silver felling axes. See, everything that we have or have made or have mined is all here. On the left is how many you've got, in the middle is the item, and on the right over here is how much they're worth. So as you can see, dirt is worth nothing. So I could just sell all of my dirt and I would get nothing for it. But that's still a good way of getting rid of your dirt, basically. Things that are worth are like logs. Logs are worth 2 each. Coal is only worth 1 each, which is a bit surprising. Silver ore is worth 50 each. Copper ore is worth 2 each. So as you can see, it's more worth selling your silver. Gems are always worth quite a bit. Seeds are worth stuff. Wheat, anything that you grow, pretty much. Planks are worth the same as the log, so it's not really worth selling planks. Even blocks are worth 1. So in a pinch, you can just make loads of blocks and sell them. And then this is what the gnome merchant, this particular merchant, sells. Each merchant has their own inventory. So this one's selling logs, all 3 kinds of logs, malachite ore, tin ore, silver ore, cottonseed, wheat seeds, cotton, apple, wheat, wine, and most importantly, males and females of different animals. Now, as you can see, we've got alpacas here and yaks. So you can buy more yaks if you want, but I'm much more interested in the alpacas because then we can breed them. So to get 1 of each, because that's all you need. You don't really need 2 males. If it was 2 females, I might consider buying it, but it's 2 males and 1 female. So I'll just buy 1 of each. So I'm just going to say I want 1 of each. Now trade has now blanked out. Oops, I only want 1 of these. You have to change it in the middle here, depending on how many you want. There you go. So Gnome's offer is saying you need to give me 200 currency. I don't really know what the currency is. It all just seems to be a number at the moment. So now trade is blanked out because I'm not trading anything. So I need to trade at least 200 worth of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of 400 of my dirt. It doesn't put it up anymore, but you know, it'll get rid of some of the dirt. I'm also going to get rid of... No, I won't get rid of any of the lapis. Because, you know, lapis is cool. And I could make... Oh, man. I should make, like, an entire tower out of lapis up here. That would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? So, what I could do is just sell 4 of my silver ore. Or I could just sell 8 of my sapphires. You know, stuff like that. Or what I could do is be really cheap and sell, like, all of my strawberry seeds. Which I think I might do, to be honest. I'm going to sell 40 of my strawberry seeds. So that's put it up to 40. So all I've got to do is make up the other 160. I've got tons of wheat, but I'm going to make that into food, into sandwiches and stuff soon. Right, planks are worth 2, but I only have a few. Cotton bolt, I've got tons of, so I might as well sell 60 of those. So that's put it up to 100. So now all I need to do is decide what expensive stuff I'm going to sell. So I can either sell 4 of my sapphires or 2 of my silver ore. I'm going to sell 2 of my silver ore. There you go. So I've balanced this to 200. I'm not really sure what happens if you trade more than... Like, I'm sure you could give him as much money as you want. I'm not really sure if it carries over or anything, so I'm not going to chance it. And that's it. You hit trade. Then that's it. Trade is complete. So you go back and look, alpacas. So we're going to minus off of that. We're going to pop up another pasture. Going to put it right next to. Oh no, I'm not. First, I'm going to agriculture and forage. There we go. Forage all of this and that and this and also all of that and these. Because, you know, I'm going to need this space eventually. I might as well do it now. So the alpacas will start wandering around, and if you are in combat mode and goblins and golems are around, they can get killed. So you should probably be more prepared before you buy them like I did. Or be in peaceful mode, because then you don't have to worry about it. So we're going to pop down a pasture. I'm going to put it here. That'll do for now. So I can now tell them to put alpacas here. Yay! There we go. So now, hopefully, once the ranchers aren't busy, they'll herd the alpacas. There you go, there's one of them. Oh, and the other one's being grabbed by a gnome. Is it this gnome? There you go. There. So both of the alpacas are being in here as well. Cool. So we've got a little yak herd, and we've got the start of an alpaca herd. As far as I know, alpacas and the other mystery animal work the same as yaks. Don't really need to care for them. They'll just breed as long as they've got the space. They might also, I don't know if you could shear them, or if they give off alpaca milk. I'm guessing they don't give off alpaca milk, but you never know. Right, just wanted to make sure our distillery is still working. And also kind of wondering why they're not... Oh, okay, they are very slowly dragging this stone in there. Oh, so slow, I swear. I guess they're just trying to hoard all of this stuff everywhere, all at once. Our trees are slowly growing back. That's good. Get more logs soon. Oh, is there actually a space in the trees there? I think there might well be. Yes. Oops. That's silly of me. We haven't really got... I might actually cut some more trees down while I'm here. Cut down these ugly ones. Let's cut clippings from all of these pine ones. There you go. That should give me enough trees to have a moderate-sized tree farm going on. Oh, good. They're lugging all of this delicious food in. The merchant will just literally sit here now until it's time for them to go. In, I think, 2 days they stick around for. The alpacas. I'm happy that we've got alpacas. It's another food source later on in the game. Not really sure if I'm going to make it through winter at this rate, but I'll try. I will try, honest. We've got all of summer. Well, we've got most of summer and all of autumn, or fall, or whatever the game calls it, to do it, so it should be fine. Look at them all. Look at them all working hard. You go, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Lugging all that stuff in. Strawberries still aren't cleared, but that's fine. As long as they're still making all of this delicious wine, everything else can wait. Oh, there you go. They're all running inside now. I wonder what they're going to do next. Ah, they're all going to work on the stone. Well, that's commendable. It does need doing, and it's a boring job. Considering, again, they're lugging one at a time instead of 64. Guess there must be some reason for it. Some very obvious reason, I'm sure. I just don't understand the mechanics enough. Still hovering around that 100 mark on the food. On the drink. I was kind of hoping that would have gone up by now. Oh, I'm running out of stone. That's good. Well, I mean, running out of stone in this area here, which is also good. Oh, they're lugging in the fruit from outside. By the time they finish lugging it all in, it's going to be growing again. That's fine, you can't have too much fruit. I wonder how many apples I have. Whew, still got 100 apples, wow. Right, I'm just going to let them finish lugging this stone, even though one of them's taking a lump of lapis to bed, like an idiot. And then I think we're going to, yes. If I hit Control A, I've rigged it up so I now mine, and if I hit Control D, I've rigged it up so I can dig. So we're going to dig out wait a minute. Before we do that, we're going to look at the workshops and see how many I need to do. Right, so we need to do a butcher shop, a kitchen. Oh, is that it? And a leather worker. I might as well do that, close by. Right, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that will be the kitchen and butcher place. And now I'm going to make it as easy to get in as possible. This is going to be the oh look, we got one of our silver miners mining this stuff. That's cool. To make it as accessible as possible, we're going to put loads of little areas in. Still got all this dirt here. At least it's not full up anymore. Right, so I'm going to tell him to build some workshops. So let's have a look. What do we need for a butcher shop? Planks and blocks. I can do that. I'm going to put the butcher shop there. I'll wait till that's finished before I bother telling them to make anything else. Do we not have enough planks? Or do we not have enough blocks? Let's have a look. Stone, we've got 97 block, but we've only got 4 planks. Of course. Because we have 100 applewood logs and nothing else. That should do. That should do nicely. See, that's the problem with planting so many stupid apple trees here. Oh well, live and learn. What I should do, really, is not replace the apple trees with apple trees and just replace them all with, like, pine. Because then I'll have a plank production facility going on. This isn't making anything. Good. Good, because I didn't want it to be making anything. Oh! I think we might nearly be out of stone in here. Just a few more stacks. Look at them all hard at work. Even after the sun has set. I'm wondering if there's actually enough space in there for all of this. God, there's so much stone. Maybe I should make some into blocks and sell them and buy some ore. Or maybe I should make that awesome lapis statue that I was talking about. All to come. Right. So, have we made this yet? Nope. Still very slowly lugging all the raw applewood planks over there. Oh, now they're not lugging anything over. Oh no, they're taking a block. I don't know why. Oh, of course the blocks are down here, aren't they? Yeah, it's a little trip, I guess, but, you know, hurry up. Whip whip. Put it on speed mode for a while. And then, once that workshop is done, I'm going to tell them to make a kitchen. Yay! New stuff! We do love the new stuff. There you go, everything's running a bit smoother now. There you go, right, so you need a table and any blocks and any planks. So I'm going to plonk that there, tell them to make any table. That should do. Don't know why. Oh wow, all my beds are full. Right. Okay. Definitely time to start making some more beds as well. I might as well. I know I said I'd make personal rooms, but I'm going to fill this up. Make a bunch of beds. I know they haven't got enough planks for that, but you know. At least it'll stop a few of them from falling asleep on the floor. Oh good, they made the table as well, that's good. Unfortunately, I think they're going to run out of planks before they finish constructing the kitchen. So we'll have a look at the butchery. Right, now this is... you can tell them to harvest these. Obviously, we're not going to do that for a while because, you know, we don't really have enough livestock to just go butchering them willy-nilly. So we'll leave the butchery for a while, but it's there for when we need to use it, which is good. I'm really nervous that they're going to run out of planks before they... Oh, there you go. Right. And here's the kitchen. Much more important than the butchery as far as I'm concerned. Now, you can make 3 items in here, bread, sausage, and sandwiches. Each one requires the previous ones. So, sandwich requires bread and sausage. Sausage just requires any meat, which you get from the butchery cut from animals at a butcher table. And bread, which is edible on its own and just needs wheat. So, I'm going to tell them to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. Now we'll see them lugging wheat over and cooking it into delicious bread. So there's even more meat. I mean, food. It's even more meat. Well, I guess you can class bread as a meat if you really want to. You shouldn't though, because it's not. Let's tell them to cut some more clippings from some more pine trees since we're here. Well, since we're here, since I'm watching a bunch of lazy gnomes not do anything, and let's tell them to fell all these apple trees. Because I was stupid and should not have put apple trees here. Actually, I might as well tell them to fell all of these trees. Oh, no, actually, no. Well, they can fell those ones, but I need to cut clippings first from, See, this is where it gets confusing working with some trees that are fully grown and some that aren't. Okay, that'll do. There you go, so I'll have all these logs to work with. Might as well tell them to just make any old planks. That'll do. I'm sure I'll still have some apple logs left over. Okay. Let's just tell them to chop down all of those. And then we'll replant them. And then we'll wait for them all to grow, and hopefully they won't be apple trees. I know some of these over here are... most of these over here are apple, but I'll do the same thing there later on. The more you know. Right, and now I can tell them to plant trees. Now, what I'm going to tell them to do is just plant pine. Hopefully I'll have enough pine. Can't tell if that's over 100 or not. It probably is, knowing my luck. But if they run out, then I'll just tell them to fell some more. Maybe eventually I'll make half of it pine and half of it birch. And just have this for apples. which haven't grown back. Surprising. Well, I guess I have only been playing for a day. It seems like I've been playing for a lot longer. Right, so no one's idle. That's good. They're all lugging in food and... What are they lugging in? Oh, I see. They're all lugging in all these apples, of course. Oh, good. It seems that I did have enough. Wait a minute. No, there's still one here. Oh, there you go. Good. I had enough. Good. Good, good, good. Goody, good, good. There you go. So these guys are going to lug in all of these... I hope they're not lugging in the seeds as well. What are you carrying? What are you carrying? How do I see what you're doing at the moment? Oh, he's idle. Oh. Oh, I see. He was putting the seed in this bag. Good. Good. It still works. That's good. I'm glad. Right. So the farm is done. Oh. Well. What I might do, actually, is expand my farms. Just up to this line. So that's just another 2 lines. Just another 2 lines. There you go. See, it all keeps it, as long as you drag from the farm and not into the farm when you're placing it, it will place it as the same kind of farm, which is useful. Sun has gone down again, so we'll go inside. See all my gnomes idling and not doing anything. But that's okay, all the important shiz is being done. Right, so all my gems are in here. So, what's next on the agenda? We've got a bunch of bread. We're breeding our animals up so we can start getting meat. I think it's time that we started doing a bit more mining. I think it's time that we mined out all this silver. So I'm going to tell him to dig all the way there, and that one. I'm going to tell him to dig those, and that, and that. Doesn't really matter if you go too far too much. We've got 3 miners now here. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, am I hitting emerald or is this more silver? I can't really tell because it's through a yellow light. I think, oh, it's emerald. Sweet, more emerald. Emeralds for the Emerald King. Emeralds for the Emerald God. That's how it works, right? See, and they're getting through that with those silver picks as well. Oh, she's using a copper pick. Shut up. I know what I mean. Copper, silver, same thing. Not true. Actually, I don't know. I'm assuming that silver picks are better than copper picks, but I don't actually know that. Sounds like something that would be in a video game, but pass. Don't know. These guys are trying very hard to lug all this granite up to the surface. They've been digging all night, so these gnomes are probably very tired. It takes a long time to mine emeralds as well. Not quite as long to mine silver. Ah! And we've got to the end of the silver. Good. Good, I say. Might as well just get that sapphire as well while I'm at it. So we've got yet more silvery, and we've got more granite to turn into blocks, although for some reason he's lugging them straight up from all the way down there. I'm going to tell them to mine this out and make that into the same stockpile. Because that's silly. That's stupid. And really inefficient. So hopefully now they'll lug granite up here and he can just, get granite out of there rather than have to run all the way down into the basement just to pick up one piece of granite. Good. Picking up all the granite from down here and all my delicious silver. So, what do you do with silver and copper and whatnot if you aren't... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how many of these I can do. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Don't know if I actually have... No, I don't have that many coal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll just make like 25 or however many that is. Or you could just like tell them make 25. But alas. Anyway, right, so what do you do with all this stuff if you have enough pickaxes and felling axes? Which I'm not saying I do, but you know, it'll do for now. Well, the other stuff that you can make with metal is a metal worker. Well, you don't make the metal. Well, you might make the metal worker with the metal, but he can use the metal to craft trinkets and statues. And of course, you've got the weaponsmith and the armorer. So I'm going to plonk down a. I'm going to tell him just to use copper for this because it's not as expensive. And we're going to plonk down a metal worker here. I love seeing them run. They're doing like a little circuit. Whee! Whee! Oh, wow. Oh, for a second we had 255 of both food and drink. That's amazing. Good. The drink has gone up tons, so that's good. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's making beer. Am I actually out of apples? My god, we've used all the apples. Whoa. Not for long. Haha. Forage. Forage! And I'm going to also tell them to forage all these strawberries, because I'm sick of having them here. I'm also going to tell them to... Can I felt? No. How do I get rid of these? I don't want to grow these. Cut clippings? Yes. I don't want to grow these. I don't want to grow these. Or these. These. Or that one. Or that one. It's very hard to tell which ones are which, but I'm pretty sure these are apple. Good. I think that's all the apple. Right. So I'm going to tell them to plant trees. How many clippings do I have? 26 birch. It's not too good, but it'll do. And also plant my last 12 pine trees. There you go. Right, now I can continue my my apple clippings. I'm just seeing, for some reason apparently I did 9, so we'll do another 5 by 9. There you go, that food's gone, wow. Food and drink is like rocketing up, that's crazy. Might actually just tell them cancel that for now and make another ton, I guess, of bread. Because, you know, bread, hooray for bread. Do sure love me some bread. Let's also tell them to forage these so I can keep making more delicious wine. Maybe I'll make these enclosed. It sounds like a cool plan, doesn't it? I might at least... Oh, dang, merchant's gone home already. Yeah, like I said, they do not stay for long. I think next episode we might get into some more heavy construction. There's only really so much more I can show you. Well, then again, there's a whole bunch of workshops and stuff. Tons more workshops to show you. Yeah, what am I saying? What am I saying? Ooh, what you say? I love as soon as there's something to pick up, all the gnomes are like, I'll get it, I'll get it! Oh, the fun we have. Right, they're digging up all this delicious silver. Oh, and I'm guessing that our metal worker is finished. Yes! So, this is what the metal workers can make. They can make statues, tiny statues. See, statues require 10 whole bars. Tiny little statues, or commemorative coins. Isn't that cool? So what we're going to do is make one of each of what we can afford, just so we can see what they do. I'm not sure if... What does it require? It requires metalworking. I'm guessing it's all metalworking, yes. I think we've got a metal worker, but I'm not actually sure. Oh, yes, we must have. Let's find out who our metal worker is. It's Fast, the build metal culturalist. Of course it is. So there you go, he's made a little statuette. That's cool, isn't it? A poorly crafted copper statuette, exactly like a statue, but smaller. Good job, Fast. Now he's going to make a coin as well, even though he's so tired that he can barely walk. A superiorly crafted commemorative copper coin. Celebrate the occasion with a coin. Isn't that nice? Right, now I'm not really sure what you do with these, but I'm hoping that they'll be somewhere... See, statue and coin and thing isn't here. So I don't really know if you can... if you do anything with them. I'm gonna try and find that out. But for now, let's just build a little storage area for them in here. Designate stockpile. And I'll make them for... No, it's not mechanisms. Is it for goods? Is it in metal? No. Oh, maybe it's in crafts. Statuette. So I'll make it for all crafts. There we go. So now they will store the commemorative copper coin and stuff in here. Very nice. Once that gets full, I'll put some little... I know what I'm talking about. Storage! That's what I'll do. Put in some little storage. Right, so next, and the last thing that I'm going to do in this episode is... Let's see, what do we need for... Oh my god, I can't even click anything. What do we need for a gem cutter? Planks and blocks. And what do we need for a jeweler? Planks and blocks, of course. So, where are my jewels stored currently? They're in here, aren't they? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at that miner go. God, they're so quick. Right, build a gem cutter. We'll have you facing that way. And, oops, click the wrong thing. And of course, build a jeweler. And we'll see what they can do. I've got a fairly good idea, but, you know, I'm not entirely sure, so we'll find out together. Let's go see. Ooh, more of our trees are growing. It's a good sign. It'll be time to start splitting the trees up soon. I'm just seeing if there's enough logs. There must be enough logs and, planks and stuff. Otherwise, oh, look at all these idle gnomes. See, this is where I start getting incredibly inefficient. So, let's see how you cut gems. Oh, you just literally cut any raw gem. So I might as well tell him to do that on repeat. I don't even know if I've got a gem cutter. Doesn't look like it. Let's see if any of you guys are any good at cutting gems. Nope. Just going through them all until you find one that's above 10. Nope. Eve, I know you're my mine builder. Looking for one that's got both, preferably. Oh, you're my armor jeweler, but you don't actually have very good gem cutting. So now I'm really just looking for someone who's good at gem cutting. Nope. It's probably a much better way of doing this than what I'm doing, but I don't know what it is. 13, you'll do. So you're a buildsmith, but you're also my gem cutter. There you go, so he's going to start taking raw sapphires in here and cutting them into... Wow, that was quick. See, cutting them into sapphire gem. A finely crafted cut sapphire gem. And then using this place, you can make a basic ring, just out of a bar. You can make cut gem rings with a bar and any gem, and the same for necklaces. It's not bad, is it? So we'll make any ring. Doesn't really matter what it is. So he's going to make it sapphire and copper. And he's going to craft those together to become a sapphire ring. It looks like a big blue square. Not really sure what's going on with that, but okay. I'm just going to dig out a small storage area. Designate area. Now let's find out, is it a tool? No, it's not a weapon or anything either. I guess that will be next really, wouldn't it? Metal? No. Ah, jewelry. Maybe we can get a better shot. Although it really just looks like a bugged graphic. Cool! So, I found the first bugged graphic of the game. Thimblebro made a glitchy ass ring. Let's see if copper emerald rings are the same. Oh, my jeweler's probably asleep. Oh no, there he goes. Yep! Well, that's good to know that the game still isn't quite finished, obviously. So, but there we go. So, I don't really know what the point of these are, but I'm guessing that we can sell them. So that's good. So next time we might start work on, well, we'll keep the kingdom running, and maybe we'll try and make it look a bit more like a kingdom. Refurbish the outside, breed up some more yaks and things. Try and get enough stockpile so we can survive the winter. I'll just put it back on normal mode. No need to waste all this time. And, right, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully next time we'll think of some more things for our gnomes to do. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
In the flea market so early. I've been working here since my mama was a baby. Just because the rhythm is slow, that don't mean that you can't flow. In the rain or in the snow. In the rain or